I've already got my countertop floured, and I already made the dough that I'm going to need and let it rise its first rise. Now I'm going to pour it out onto the counter. Yes, I left it a pretty sticky dough, but this is a cinnamon roll cake is why I did it like this. All right, let me get this out of the way. Now we're gonna kind of just knead it around. Get all my tools here. Get it off my fingers. All right. But this is just regular dough or yeast dough, like you're going to make white bread, yeast bread. All right, now I'm gonna roll this out. Don't want it too thin. I need it longer, more longer than wide. All right, now what I did was I mixed 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and 1/2 cup of butter. And we're just going to pour some of that on there. Spread it out real good. All right, then we're going to roll it. And yes, it's going to be sticky. But you don't want a hard dough like you're making bread. There we go. Just roll it from both sides. And you want to seal it off. Make sure you seal the ends. Now, the pan that I'm using is a glass bun pan. Bundt pan, I don't really remember what they call them. I take some more of my butter and cinnamon and brown sugar and pour some right in the bottom. Then I take some crushed up black walnuts and spread them in there too. I use walnuts. I don't care a whole lot about pecans, but I like black walnuts. And just put as many as you like. We're going to bring together, or try to, circle this around. And we're going to try to join the ends of it. Just like that. Then, we're going to try to lift it. And put it right into the bowl, or the pan. You don't have to be neat with it. It's not meant to be neat. Then, we're going to cover this with plastic. And we're going to let it set for a couple of hours. Till it rises. I got a can of sweetened condensed milk. I peeled the label off. And I'm going to set this in a pot of water, making sure that the whole can is covered. And we're going to boil this can for about 3 hours. Alright, okay, now our dough is risen. Now guys, all you have to remember, alright, let go, come on. All you have to remember is you want your dough thinner than bread dough, but thicker than cake batter. You want it in between. Okay, so I've got this is risen to the top, and I've got my can of condensed milk on. And I do this because you're going to cook this at just about an hour and a half, about 80 to 90 minutes on 375. And I do that to keep the top from burning before that all gets done. All right, so now pretty much all we're waiting on is the topping to get done, which is going to probably be, I don't know, about another hour or so, I would guess. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but I'm going to try to get it centered on camera so you can see it. But I don't know. We'll see. Now let's just hope it'll come loose. Come on. Ooh, look at there, guys. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't that look good? Now, I just gotta wait for the topping to get done, which is gonna be about another 45 minutes. So we gotta let that cool down a little bit. And we'll be back. Alright guys, my can of caramel is done. You just put your can of condensed cream for 3 hours in hot water and it cooks down to caramel. Then I take out what I need and I put it in the microwave to heat it up and then pour it over the cake. Gosh, this looks so good. It smells really good too.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Well, you're going to have to wait a minute. There it is, guys. Cinnamon roll cake. It is so good. All right. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. There it is. Cinnamon roll cake.